I immediately was in tears because this is something that it was such a big deal to me, even as a freshman. And then my sophomore year, seeing Megan Turner win it, it was oh my gosh, that would be a dream. And then that was obviously one of the things that I thought about with this season being canceled. It's totally crazy. It's up there with the feelings of winning a state championship for sure. There's 3 people who this award represents. The first being teammates, because there's a lot of great players who don't play for teams as good as champion. So the exposure we get in state championships, the exposure we get, there's just so much that this team does that attracts exposure, and you're pushed to play best, and that's all because of your teammates. Secondly is coaches. I've had amazing coaches over the years. I started playing for Valley Extreme when I was 6 for Brent Sweepus, and then I played for Dave Kellum. And then I was on to Lee Piles with Lasers Green and I have Ronna Dorsey now. And my pitching coach is who I have to give all the thanks to, because he's the only pitching coach I've had since I was 8 years old. And I don't know how he's put up with me. I've been such a struggle for him, I'm sure. But he has taught me that when things go wrong, go back to the basics. The basics have made you the pitcher that you are. So, he is amazing for that too. His name's Mark Pizzuto, and he's just wonderful. And then finally, my family. I said these awards they are a big deal, but they're a bigger deal when you have a family there supporting you, or when we call it Section 6, because they're at everything. They travel any distance, any weather conditions, anything. They're there, and they just make it so worth it, and they're so proud, and I have an amazing family, so they're great. And I said this award is because of those 3 groups of people, because that's why I have played softball, why I'm good at softball, why there are all the whys that you can think of.